Hi, I'm John. This is my show An American Scheme, where I am proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's real mother. Today I wanted to talk about the Leave Me Alone song and the video that goes with it. This video basically talks about all of the gossip that Michael Jackson has to deal with, and basically, he's saying, leave me alone, stop it all. But now let's go through and look at the gossip that Michael is spreading, because he's the one now making this magazine, making this video. So the statements that are made in here, this is made by Michael now. Let's see what Michael is saying. Okay, so the first one that goes down is Michael's space age diet. That's big deal. Who cares about that? That's not even a headline. Space age diet. I mean, who cares? Whatever it is. It's just absolutely, it's nothing. It's a nothing one. So let's see the next one. Bubbles the Chimp bears all about Michael. Completely absurd. It's not even believable in a way that why would Michael be offended if somebody published a headline like that? It's just completely absurd. Just totally illogical. Michael proposes to Liz. Michael Jackson did propose to Liz Taylor when he was being interviewed by Oprah Winfrey. He brings her over and he's saying how beautiful it is and saying how he wants to marry her and stuff like that, because that's what Michael always did with these women. He would say things in the media that he wants to marry them and say they're beautiful and act like he's having a relationship, but there was obviously no sexual relationships going on with Michael Jackson and any of these women that you ever hear his name attached to. Michael to marry Brooke. Here it is again. Michael's perpetuating the Mary thing, the married to Brooke thing, when that one is completely absurd. Brooke has completely shut that down, but Michael always still kept perpetuating that. He did it in the Oprah Winfrey, and I think he brought her name into the interview again. He brought her name into it, whereas completely had nothing to do. Him and her had no sexual relationship whatsoever. Michael's cosmetic nose surgery. Okay, well, he did have surgery, so what's the issue there? He had surgeries, and then how many did it go through where his nose started to collapse, where Dr. Klein said he was rebuilding Michael's nose? So who even knows what was going on there? That is a complete mess. Now here's the one. Michael and Diana, same person. And look at that photo right there. It's like identical. They look like identical. And that's the way that they would pose together all the time. But the ironic thing about that is, I've heard the rumor about Michael and Janet being the same person. That there was an actual rumor that Janet and Michael were the same person. But Diana and Michael, most of the rumors would have been the previous headlines that he was saying with like Brooke and Liz, that he wanted to marry her. Those were the headlines. But so when it comes to here, he throws this weird Michael and Diana, same person. And look at that picture. This is really unusual. Jackson's third eye starts sunglass fad. This one is really funny because that's completely illogical at this time and stuff. But it's funny because Prince had that third eye sunglass thing. So it's funny how things like this can come around in a weird way too. Michael weds alien. Here's another marrying one, but a completely illogical, way out there with an alien. But here's another wed thing. There's three of them there that are talking about Michael wedding women. But when it came to Diana Ross, what did it say? Same person.